Hi, I'm Bennett Kelly. I've been involved in politics since I was 15 years old, and I can honestly say this is the most important election of my lifetime. I decided to make a couple of videos to address some common myths about Donald Trump and his presidency, starting with the first one, that Donald Trump is a businessman. That means he'll be a good president because he understands the economy. Sure, Donald Trump is a businessman, but so is your local convenience store owner. They may be better businessmen. They're certainly probably far more honest than Trump ever is. Trump is a failed businessman. Had Trump taken his real estate holdings in 1982 and liquidated them, invested them all in an index stock, he would be worth twice as much as he is today. Instead, he squandered it on a series of investments in things like Trump Airlines, Trump Game, Trump Vodka, Trump University, Trump Steaks, and the list goes on, and resulting in at least 6 bankruptcies. Donald Trump is such a good businessman. How come nearly 100 business leaders, recently came together to endorse Kamala Harris, including Mark Cuban, who's been campaigning for her in swing states? And no major CEO other than Elon Musk has stepped forward for Donald Trump. In endorsing Harris, the businessman said, "Her election is the best way to support the continued strength, security, and reliability of our democracy and our economy." With Kamala Harris in the White House, the business community can be confident that it will have a president who wants American industries to thrive. Importantly, as to Donald Trump, they said, a second Trump term would be bad for business and the U.S. economy. Keep in mind that Donald Trump is a conman and a grifter. The only time he was playing a successful businessman on the TV show The Apprentice. It was all an illusion. Early this year, a New York court fined Trump and his associates more than $450 million for a massive fraud, appointing a receiver to take over his business, and banned him from serving as an officer or director of any New York company for 3 years. If Donald Trump can't be trusted to be an officer of a corporation in New York, how can we trust him to be commander-in-chief? This is part of a pattern. Trump's foundation was shut down by the New York Attorney General, and he paid a nearly $2 million fine. Trump was found to have engaged in fraud and misused funds for personal gain and not for charitable use, such as for veterans and other groups as promised. Then there's Trump University. Marco Rubio called it an absolute scam, and he ended up paying $25 million in settlement to defraud students. Now he's selling $60 Bibles that you can probably get on Amazon for $5. The same was true when he was president. It was just another grift. Foreign countries paid nearly $8 million to Trump properties while he was president to get on his favor. His former national security advisor said Trump prioritized his business interests over U.S. national security interests in dealings with countries such as Turkey. He spent 1/3 of his presidency at his resorts while overcharging Secret Service of 300% for staying at his hotel. Even worse than conning taxpayers, Donald Trump conned the American people, lying over 30,000 times as president, according to the Washington Post.